Yeah, Premier, I know that you spoke a little bit about gyms yesterday, but I've been getting a lot of emails from various business owners. Elaine Scott is the owner of Dwell Gym in downtown Toronto. She says that she spent thousands of dollars after gyms like hers were shut down months ago to buy things like plastic barriers, disinfectant, and implement other protocols. She has a direct question for you. Quote, as the owner of a 9,000 square foot gym with over 500 active members, we have not had a single case of COVID amongst our clientele. Please, Premier, explain to me the evidence behind gyms, not fitness facilities, group fitness facilities that is, being grouped with restaurants, and why I have to close my business again. Why not simply make masks mandatory in gyms and allow them to stay open?
Yeah, I'm going to hand this to Dr. Yaffe, but before, I think I told you the story about the two police officers that retired and opened up a small gym in south of Etobicoke. And by the way, folks, I'm coming to pay you a visit outside the gym, obviously, and that's heartbreaking. When they put everything they have, they retire from serving the public for God knows how long and putting their lives on the line every day. They put everything in a small business, and this is not just gym owners, but restaurants and other small entrepreneurs. And then they get closed down for 28 days. It's not anyone's particular fault, but that's what's heartbreaking. That's the issue. But I will always follow the advice of the health team, the scientists, the experts. As much as I could sit back, and it just pains me to see companies go through this, and we're throwing everything we can at them. And by the way, that $300 million that we put out there, it's not just for the areas, the hot spots. It's not just for Peel and Ottawa, for Toronto. It's for the entire province. If you've been hurt through this COVID and your business is struggling, then I would tap into that. But I'll pass that over to Dr. Yaffe.
You know, people ask, show me which gyms have had an outbreak. Show me which restaurants in my area have had an outbreak. And the point is, there have been outbreaks in this type of facility, not necessarily in the specific one that they're asking about. So we're looking at places where they're indoor, where people are congregating. They may be wearing a mask. If they're exercising, probably not, but they're keeping space. But there's still evidence that that is the kind of facility where there can be and has been transmission. And so whenever we make these decisions, we have to consider, obviously, the risks and the benefits. And always there are people who say we should have closed them sooner, and there are people who say we shouldn't have closed them. So we're trying to get the best balance we can with respect to preventing the transmission of COVID-19, but yet minimize the economic impact. So it is a difficult situation for everyone. We recognize that, but it's not like I can say, well, just because your gym didn't have an outbreak, there's no problem. It's the type of setting and the way people interact that's the issue.
Next question.
Something back to this question. You know what's unfair? COVID's unfair. Look at all these people that have been hurt. It's just nasty, this virus. As I was discussing about the hospital, loved ones, Bill and Sylvie couldn't get in to see their loved ones. These poor business owners that are struggling, families that are struggling, people that have had COVID. This is just a crappy situation. Sorry for the language. Just a lousy situation. But we're going to get through it. We're going to win. We're going to fight this battle with everything we have. And in certain areas, we are winning. So, folks, let's stick together. We stick together. We've stuck together through this whole thing. We will come out the winners. I promise you that. We will beat this.
Next question.